You know what I'm saying?
I've never seen the glove before.
You ain't never seen the glove?
I ain't seen the glove.
It's extra, man. I think it's for the flex. They already perfected it with the sponge.
Yeah.
No. Listen,
niggas can do that. Like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
The sponge is cool, but it absorbs so much oil and shit. Like when you try to like pack it, like it's just not the easiest to travel with. Because even if you wash it, you still gonna, you know what I'm saying, have that oil
hair ain't got no oil in it.
What? Boy, please. That's how I make it look thick. You put the moisturizer in there first. Then you put the oil in to lock the moisture in. That's what the oil does. See, I can tell when a nigga ain't really taking care of his locks. Because if you was really about the lock game, you would know that. You know what I mean? That let me know that somebody else is doing your hot oil treatments, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? This year we promote independence. Black men independence. You got to do your own hot oil treatments.
I do need some oil in my hair. I'm not even going to
lie. My shit be dry.
That's why you was crying.
Yeah, I can't say nothing.
You didn't have a dog in the fight.
Man, listen, my wife got me together, bro. She showed me how to do everything. She showed me how to do the goddamn turmeric mask. She showed me how to like. No, for my face. My face. Do that like I do that like once every 2 months. Not regularly, but like I started really taking care of my skin after watching her do it. So that's when I really got big into skincare and hair care. And it was just with natural hair, man. Like it's so many different grades. You got to like trial and error that shit out. But like I was just watching her and I was stealing ideas like this shit was mine.
I feel like it's a real important part of us growing up, having just like a random chick give us a spa day. And you just like using all these oils and stuff that you would never buy on your own. It'd be like peach, cucumber, apricot. And you'd be like, this smells good, but I can't have this in my shower.
I remember the first time I smelled somebody that was like walking around with like tea tree oil and all that shit. I was like, God damn, you smell healthy. You smell like, I don't know, like vitamins, like immunization. You smell good.
Y'all ever did the mask thing, the little paper thing? And y'all both looking like ghosts in the mirror.
Oh, the sheet mask? Yeah, I got a whole bunch right now in the bathroom. Come, my old lady. We just went to the Korean skincare store. We got like 24. Oh yeah, we in there. Yeah, she got me going. We have a
you on for sure.
Oh yeah.
I just got put up on that like last year. They be using the Korean skincare. They be using. Have you used the Snail? Like Snail.
I got one of those masks, but I don't have this. No.
It's Snail.
No, it's not. It is not Snail cum. It's Snail. It's Snail Trail. It's like the shit that Gary be leaving behind.
Yeah, that's cum. That's cum. That's
snails aren't just coming everywhere.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you,
not just sliding and coming.
Throwing that dick in the circle.
If a snail was just like as he was going, that's why he was going slow. Just busted.
Imagine you constantly moving, just coming all over the place.
Listen,
24.
That's why they move so slow.
Coming? Nah.
That's why they move so slow. They be like, yeah.
They relaxed. They smoking a cigarette.
They in pain.
Woo. Woo. And hit with the Kanye. I don't need your pussy, bitch. I'm on my own dick.
Damn. Little did we know what that meant.
Damn.
Man, I don't believe anything. I don't know if we can believe anything this nigga say, bro. And
you think it's trolling at this point? That's a deep level.
That's a wild troll to have, like,
bro. Right. Listen, of all of the options,
I feel like he didn't get the agitation and outroar that he wanted when he wore that fucking Black Klansman bullshit on that interview with academics. So he's like, how can I take it up a next level?
I'm
sucking dick.
But that's the crazy thing. He could have trolled the gay thing. You know, like even to this day, we don't know if Tyler the Creator is really like, we don't know if that's a troll, if that's real or whatever.
Nah, we know. We know from whatchamacallit special. His show, Gerard Carmichael.
Oh yeah, I did forget. I don't know, because he low-key curbed him.
Yeah, he curbed him, but he was like, nigga, you ain't gonna shoot your shot at somebody you don't know for sure is gay. You gonna shoot your shot at somebody that you know, especially with
gay people did that as sport. I heard that was a sport to try to like turn people. I mean, at least that's what female studs be doing.
You make it sound like it's big fish. big game fishing. Like they go on a boat and try to get straight guys.
Every stud comic talks about that.
Yeah, studs are different.
Right.
Studs are different, right? And
but I'm just saying. Go ahead.
I think like flamboyant gay guys are definitely flamboyant gay guys are they. I've seen them do it for sport. I've had one hit on me before for sport, and I listen. Them niggas be so smooth with it because they know guys don't typically get comments. This nigga got me at the gas station. Was like,
got you.
Look at you. I was like, who? He's like,
Did you blush a little bit?
All good. It was a little outfit. I see what you doing, and I was like, appreciate it, my nigga, but. Not really my thing. Hey, I'm not trying to holler. I just feel like people need to know when they out here doing good.
That made Tahir's whole day. He pulled off like,
listen, I'm not gonna hold you. I got back to the car to pump the gas. This lets you know how long ago it was. Because I ain't had a gas car in hella. I got back to I can't believe this nigga really tried to shoot a shot at me, bro. That shit crazy as hell. Pumped the gas and I was like, still got it though. Nigga still got it.
Yeah.
You wild nigga, man.
Oh man.
Wow. They exploit that because they know guys don't get compliments. Jet, when the last time? Hey, we ain't even did the intro yet, but we're gonna do the intro in a minute. Jet, when the last time you got a compliment from a chick that wasn't like your lady?
Yesterday.
Yeah, nigga, that really fucked up my little credibility on my little bullshit ass store.
He's like, I don't know what y'all leaning into niggas for compliments. I get compliments all the time.
You see what happens?
He was ready to go on with it too, but he's like, all right, well.
See what happens when you try to be vulnerable with niggas? You try to be vulnerable with niggas. And he not only did he destroyed my whole argument, but then he hit me with the.
I'm talking about
niggas yesterday. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? This bitch was robbing me, and she told me I was cute. You know what I mean? Why she robbed me?
Oh shit! I'm like, shit. I got an old lady, so I'm gonna fuck like that.
But see, you ain't doing right because I said other than your lady. It can't be.
I said lady. Yeah. I told her like I told her I got an old lady. I got.
Oh, okay. You that nigga. Okay.
Yeah, humbly speaking, though. Humbly speaking.
He said, "Ladies, get off me." Back up, ladies. Back up.
Listen, I'm good for getting that compliment and then acting like I'm finna go to the bar to get us a drink, and you will never see me again. I just be out here compliment hunting. Stroke my ego, bitch. I got an audition to do after this. I need to be told I'm cute.
You riding that feeling the rest of the day, like
bitch, like my cologne. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even got future money. She out here liking my cologne. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tahir Moore.
I'm Patrick Cloud.
And this is another episode of Damn Internet, You Scary. We back virtually, you know what I'm saying? Anytime we doing virtual, that means we got a super dope guest that's not in LA, but we fuck with him heavy, and it's no different today. Ladies and gentlemen, I caught this guy's videos, man, some months back, and he's just so fucking creative at painting the picture. And he paints the picture with his visuals, but he sets the tone and sets the scene with the caption. And this motherfucker, man, just go to work with it. You read the caption, then you see his action afterwards. You be like, that's every nigga I know that act like that. That is exactly how they would act. And he's so good at it, and so comfortable, so masterful with the shit. I was like, it's probably less than 10 people who I followed off of one video. But this brother is definitely one of them. One video had me sold, nigga. I was like, so I don't need the receipt. I ain't bringing this back. Locked in. You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, no further introduction is needed. I want y'all to put your hands together right now for the homie Jay.
What's popping? What's popping? You feel me?
What's up, nigga? Yeah. What's up, man? What's good with you?
Man. We in here now.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I watch y'all on YouTube all the time, so now I'm here. It's like, I made it.
My favorite videos of yours is the dude who's trying to get attention and checking in with the chicks every now and then. The whole like type shit.
Hey, shit, hell
Bro, that's every look be having me dying, man. That's a great series.
Bro,
Appreciate
that
that.
shit, bro. It's always this right here when he hit you with the. Because you know so many niggas that do that shit, bro. No, man. I was
the
at
adjustments and shit.
I was at a concert. I went to go see LaRussa on Friday. I saw him Friday and Sunday. But Friday,
oh, nice.
I was there, and my homegirl Yamani was there. My homegirl Autumn was there. Hey, her homegirl. It was there with a couple people. And I didn't know everybody was gonna be there, but everybody just kind of pulled up and they stayed around me and my homie Ed. And so I see this one dude. He's singing the song, but he keep looking back like waiting for the invite to come over and stand by us. He did it like 7 times. He's like, yeah.
Y'all invite him?
No.
He didn't make it?
No.
Yeah. What am I? Come on.
He was the ladies. I could tell the ladies were like not on that. He would have been on that, like trying to make them laugh type shit. So it wasn't hate type shit. It was really just trying to protect the energy of everybody around. Cause like I don't know how niggas be taking rejection nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And now if they reject you, you done walked all the way over here. Like the likelihood is you're gonna try to stand here and just distant off to the side. Now they gotta whisper their jokes because you still close by. I was just like, nah, we'll talk afterwards. Yeah. We'll talk afterwards.
That's
that nigga kept looking over.
Jay, have you seen that so many times that you thought of the series, or was it just an idea?
Definitely. Like I was with one of my homeboys. We was out at a club. And he was doing it, and it was so funny because it was obvious. He trying to holler at the chick, and he was like, yo, you feel me? Damn, what? Shit, boy, I'm fucked up. And he going, but it was funny because he was trying to holler at her, and it was a white girl. She was like, sorry, like I don't date black dudes. He was like, tight shit. And he like danced back. He like moving like tight shit. Man, and then I'm like, yeah, there it is. I gotta do it.
Hey man, I love type shit. I love when niggas say that shit, and it goes so casually, bro. When I was in Amsterdam in March, I don't know where these cats were from. They would speak. It sounded like French or something. It wasn't German, because I know like German sounds rough. German sounds like starting the old school in the morning. That shit. It wasn't that, but these motherfuckers, I think it was French or something. They were talking type shit. I'll say, did you
in English
type shit? Yes, they said type shit in English while speaking perfect French.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's how influential hip hop and just black culture is to the fucking world, bro. That shit was crazy to me. And mind you, I'm not even in Amsterdam. I'm in Eindhoven, which is an hour and a half away from Amsterdam. This is like where families grow up type shit. You know what I mean? And it was just crazy to see how much it affects everybody. But bro, that shit had me dying. I was like, fuck you be type shit.
Sometimes I wonder if we're really
they speak English too. They're like, no, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like when you trying to say something, you agreeing with somebody, like, oh, that type shit. I was like, motherfucker, I know what type shit.
They tried to explain it to you?
They tried to explain it to me. Nigga, do you see my hair? You see what shoes I got? Motherfucker, you know I know. But I am at unk status now. I do be like, we were in the lobby of the hotel, and I went down to the lobby in my robe and slippers. So I hella look like unk. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna. I'm a robe nigga,
cool
bro.
Police.
I'm a robe now. I'm a robe nigga. I'm talking about tank top with the t-shirt on, with the shorts, with the robe and the slippers. Like I'm that.
Oh yeah, you certified unk. Yeah, that's certified.
Yeah. I don't mind it. Listen, it's a privilege. It's a privilege to get this old. You know what I'm saying? These young niggas, I don't want no smoke with them. I don't want no beef with no nigga that don't know what cursive is or don't know how to write in cursive.
Is cursive done? They don't teach it.
Cursive done.
They don't teach it?
No. That shit over with. My boy.
Yeah, you got kids?
Do I have kids? No, I don't have kids.
Tahir, your daughter didn't ever have a cursive course in elementary? They just took it out?
I don't remember her having it. I don't remember her having one.
It's crazy.
Hey, let me ask y'all real quick. Am I freezing on your side?
Not a lot. I think it's fine.
No.
Okay. I was just making sure I need to like leave out and come back in because I see y'all freezing on my side. I didn't know if it was my shit or not. That's why I passed it to the hard line.
Show your shit.
They said for sure.
Show your my shit running smooth, fiber. I'm locked in.
All right, hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna log out and I'm gonna come back in because I don't know how it's gonna look on the thing. So let me just do it one more time. Boom. Leave.
Okay, for sure.
Bing. Okay, leave.
Hippie, should we keep going or are we taking this out?
I think we'll take it out because and then may as well keep the conversation for when he comes back. What's up, Patreon? He's over here in the private chat, so if we be talking there sometimes, but I don't know if you're full screen.
Oh, I didn't see. Oh yeah, I've been looking at the private chat. Oh shoot, what's up, Patreon?
Yeah. I was talking about because Tahir said outroar. He's trying to say uproar or outrage, but he said outroar.
Happens every time. That's for sure. Type shit. Hey, when is another country gonna give us some slang? Why are we supplying slang to the entire world? Like, when's the last time that like Asia or Africa or Europe gave us some stuff besides Top Boy?
I don't know. But I don't know if we want that.
You think they've been trying and it didn't work?
Yeah, it didn't work. I don't think we want it. They're like, why would you take their shit? Our shit not working. I would just,
But they'll learn English to take our slang, but we won't learn another country to take theirs.
Fuck no, pompous. That's the American culture, bro. That's the American. And now I feel like it's getting switched because Americans are known, well, Europeans are known for stealing people's culture, right? But now African Americans got that shit on lock with hip hop culture, with dance culture, with all of that shit. But we don't get the respect that we deserve. Like they ain't fucking with us. And so it's kind of like, well, fuck y'all then, nigga. Like, y'all gonna take our shit and give us no credit for the shit. And then we supposed to come over there and learn. We Montua was that nigga Google Translate.
I'm gonna start doing that. Just a full English sentence and then just a little Japanese phrase in the middle. And niggas gonna be like, what?
Yeah, you got somebody head up.
Yeah, can I get the fried tempura?
Of course, you're at a restaurant.
Yeah.
In your hypothetical, you were at a restaurant. You could have just been talking to some Asian people. You went straight to a sushi restaurant. You racist.
Hey, nigga, you know what you know, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, like if I go to Japan, realistically, I want to do some shopping. I did want to do the Mario Kart shit, but I heard that it's kind of like you got to follow this planned track layout, and it's not as fun as that people make it seem.
Nigga, what did you think? You have to follow a planned track.
He thought it was Grand Theft Auto.
Hear me out. I thought that, you know what I'm saying, like I know they had like that one starting part, but I thought maybe they got like a certain lane off to the side like they do for the bikes and shit. Like in Amsterdam,
in traffic.
bro, yeah, but not really in traffic. Like Amsterdam, like the bikes are so much a part of their civilization that like their bike lane is legit. It ain't just like just through some parts of the city. Nah, that shit is all over. So I thought it was like a little track like that, like we use that shit like that. But it's like I heard it's not as like exhilarating as I thought. I thought I was gonna be on some Fast and Furious type shit.
I thought I saw niggas out the red light. They were stopping for traffic and everything.
Yeah, I mean, like even so in Amsterdam, you still be at the light. You still have to obey the lights when you're in a bike lane and shit like that. But like bikes and motor scooters can take that lane. If you're walking and you go in that lane, you can get in trouble for that shit. You probably have your ass on the sidewalk.
Trixie's right. You also have to get an international driver's license, which a lot of people go out there thinking that they can do it. And to do it, they had to have done something like a month or two in advance.
Really?
Yeah. That's Cleo went out there and he's on top of it. He did all the paperwork, but I think his brothers and sisters, they didn't have it.
Damn. I wonder if you could pay to get it expedited. I'm sure you can, like $200, $300, something on the spot.
I didn't even know that was a thing, like an international driver's license. Like, nigga, I can drive.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah.
But the rules is different, man. Like I ain't gonna hold you. Driving on that left side Like when I be in London, that shit still throws me off. Like when they make turns, the left turns and the right turns and shit. Like because your right turn is your left turn, so you got to wait for traffic to die down before you can turn. That shit kind of fucks me up. I'm not gonna hold you. I definitely will always have a drive over in London. I can't do it. I'm a fuck up. I know I am. I feel like Andre 3000 when he was on Get Cool. All right, well, don't give me a gun because you know what the fuck I'm gonna do. You know what I'm yeah, move. All right, well, fuck it. Don't give me no gun. Don't give me no car. You know I'm a crash. You know what I'm gonna do. I love that movie.
All right, let's get into the first story. This shit is crazy. Hallucinogenic fish.
Whoa.
Are people eating them?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So there is a fish that when eaten causes severe hallucinations lasting well over 24 hours. It was a party drug in the Roman Empire. Of course it was. So several species of fish are claimed to produce hallucinogenic effects when consumed. For example, Sarpa salpa, a species of sea bream referred to as the dream fish, is commonly claimed to be hallucinogenic. They may induce effects similar to LSD if eaten. A German anthropologist thinks that it might contain DMT. It is unclear whether the toxins are produced by the fish themselves or by marine algae in their diet. That's actually kind of crazy. Now I don't know what DMT is. I thought that we made that shit up. That's nuts.
That is wild.
Have you ever done? Well, I mean, I don't know if you want to say on camera, but has anyone done LSD?
I've never done LSD, but I've done DMT.
What's DMT?
And DMT is like the is the chemical your body releases like right before you die, right? So it's a way where they can make that a synthetic version. I make a synthetic version of it, and basically like kind of similar to ayahuasca, kind of like that. So like you hit it once, and because it was given to me as a gift, a birthday gift, and in a vape form. So the person had got the oil and got a generic universal vape and connected it to that, heats it up just like a regular vape, and you hit it. Like you only need to hit it like twice. You hit it once, you good. Twice, you see the ancestors. 3 times, you learn how to speak the language that Jesus speaks.
That's insane.
God. Yeah. I sank into the couch. Now, Fairy did it on her first hit. She hit it and she hit it again. I don't know why she decided to do this shit standing up. And I'm like on the other end of the counter, and I see her start to like just crumple. Like ooh, I had to run to catch her from her head hitting the ground. And damn. I was like, yeah, I know. I saw that and was like, God damn. I'm gonna do mine sitting down.
That didn't scare you off. You saw your wife crumple. All right, let me sit down.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit down and do that. This shit look fine. I ain't gonna lie. Hell no. That's crazy.
That sounds scary. For example, the first time I heard about it, somebody said they took a hit and they felt like they went to Egypt and they were a sphinx for 1,000 years. And then they woke up and only like a couple minutes had passed.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't even know what that means.
DMT.
I don't even know how to process that.
That shit seems like it definitely has some time distance or something continuum, like because you're only like max, even with the vape one, you're high for a max of 10 to 15 minutes. But you are high. And it scared me. So after that first, I honestly don't even know what happened to the pen after that one night we did it, because I was just like, nah, I don't need to do this shit no more. This shit way too real. Them hallucinations hit way too hard, nigga. That shit.
I spazzed out over eating the cookie. I know I wouldn't hit the pen over
edible?
the cookie.
Edible cookie?
Yeah, I was through.
How much of it did you eat?
So I ate the whole cookie because nobody told me you're supposed to do a piece. And the cookie like this big, so I ate it. I'm like, hey man, I ate my food, went to sleep. Then I woke up. They're like, man, let's go. I got up, everything hit me. Heart racing. I'm like, hey, bro, I gotta go to the hospital, bro. Yeah, I'm getting hot. Hey, I'm getting naked. I'm taking my clothes. I'm like, hey, bro, you tripping? I said, bro, I'm hot. Heart racing. I said, bro, I gotta call the police. I'm like, God, I'm so sorry. God wouldn't know what it felt like to be hot. I said, never been that curious. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to like, bro, we gotta go. So I get in the car, I'm driving. Now I think I'm driving, but I'm stopped in the middle of the highway. But in my mind, I'm going. You feel what I'm saying? I was probably high for a good like 36 hours. But it made me drive, because like if you drive, you be straight. But in my mind, I was driving, but I was really stuck like this.
Time out. The nigga who was freaking out, they're like, don't worry, you drive.
Yes.
The nigga who was like, I'm freaking out, we got to go to the hospital. They're like, no, don't worry, you just drive all of us. You'll be good.
They walk out the house and toss this nigga the keys. He like, you sure? Like, yeah, you got it, my boy.
Were they in worse shape than you?
No, they was laughing. They thought it was funny because I was really like panicking, like, bro, I can feel my heart beating, cuz. Like, bro, you just high. I said, no, like, please call the police. Please call the ambulance.
They didn't care about themselves or you.
Yeah.
Nah.
That niggas was just along for the ride. You know, sometimes you do some shit just for the story. I feel like that's what they did. They just did that shit just for the story.
We ain't friends no more. I just felt like y'all didn't care about me. So yeah, we don't talk after that.
And they were in the car with you.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that. The most fucked up person, they're just like, this will be hilarious. You drive.
Yeah.
You drive all of us.
Niggas let the highest nigga drive, and then got in the car talking about seatbelts, safety first.
Y'all were good though. Like you didn't get rear-ended or nothing, right?
No, we were straight. After a semi had swerved, after the semi swerved, it was like, hey, bro, you shouldn't drive. And I'm like,
that was a sign that you shouldn't drive, not the fact that you said take me to the hospital.
And they put that upon. So wait, that was your first experience with being high period.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
first and last.
That's nuts.
I be
edibles will scare you away for sure.
I still trying to get like my footing with weed, right? Like I know what percentage I need to stay in if I'm smoking. But with edibles, sometimes I'll be trying to push the limit because like I wanna be able to cut. Like rappers be smoking and doing whole albums. I'm like, nigga, I want to be that. And Farron always makes fun of me because she's like, so you're doing a drug that relaxes you so you can do more work. I'm like, I just don't like the fact that this bitch got one over on me. Like, I don't like that weed be controlled.
That's true, but it also puts you in a vibe to make a vibe. You know what I'm saying?
So I just be bro, I took 2 edibles a couple days ago and I was trying to get dressed. And for 30 minutes, I walked around with 1 sock and a baseball cap on for 30 minutes. I'm be honest with you. Don't know what I did in that 30 minutes.
That sounds uncomfortable.
I just kept starting something and then I would leave and go start something else. I would never finish anything. That's what it was to me. It was just like, you know what I should do? The windows. Let me go clean the windows in the kitchen.
I will say though, if I was pitched like LSD, and I've done regular LSD before, but it was just like a chemical on a piece of paper. If you pitched that and a fish that did it, that the Romans used to use, and it's like natural, I would probably go with the fish. You get a nice little meal. It seems like it's natural. Yeah, acid fish.
They probably serve that real nice to you. You won't just be the fish. Like they probably saute that one, season now. You feel
right?
I'm eating it. I'm eating it for sure. I ain't hit that D part.
You didn't even care about the LSD part.
No.
Yeah, cook up another one.
How about another one?
You're gonna be on the highway again, just like. What happened? I ate fish. Can you go to jail for that? Did you take drugs, nigga? I ate a gumbo.
At a fish plate, officer, it was fire as fuck, actually. And I got a giggle monger in the back seat. Like, what the fuck is a giggle? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Hey, man, speaking of things that we haven't tried before and are kind of foreign to us, man, I want to let y'all know about Skims, okay? Now, we've all heard Skims and the ladies putting it on and making their body look contoured underneath the dress. But let me tell you something. Now they got Skims for men. You heard right. They got the Skims for men. And I'm be honest with you, I'm a fan. I love it. I like what's going on right now because in the process of losing weight, now my drawers are too big, you know what I'm saying? And they be rolling up under my jeans. All right. And I'm be honest with you, I talked about that with in association to losing weight, but they were doing some of that before I lost weight. Okay, just rolling on up on the thigh. And so Skims the process was like, yo, y'all want to try us out? And I'm like, all right, whatever, we'll try it out. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how soft these goddamn drawers are. Okay, soft as hell. I love the thick waistband. The elasticity in it is fantastic. I got the briefs, goddamn me, and then I got the boxer briefs too. You had to get the black and that gray right there, man. Comfortability, no roll up, breathable. You know what I'm saying? After 12 days, take your finger, run it along the inside of that thigh, close to that shaft. Get a good whiff of it. It's gonna smell like balls, but it ain't gonna smell like all day sweaty balls because your balls can breathe in these Skims. Okay, Skims is amazing. And my first impression of it, I didn't know what to think. I was just like, oh, these just are like some more underwear, but they're not. They're actually really good. They're really soft. They're really breathable. And I think that you guys would like it as well. All right. You can shop Skims, men's at skims.com, or you can hit the stores. Let them know we sent you. You know what I'm saying? If you go to the store, don't let them know because that'd be weird. Be like, yeah, damn, internet, you scary. Send me in here. And they probably won't know what the hell you're talking about. All right. But I do want to remind you and let you know, for those that didn't know, Skims is the official underwear partner of the NBA, WNBA, and USA basketball team. Now, you can't have that many amazing people rocking with you and you not have an amazing product yourself. So I want to encourage y'all right now, head on over to skims.com/DIYS. Okay. You can shop Skims Men at www.skims.com/DIYS. Now, you cannot, sorry, let me do that part right there. That last end part right there. Oh, actually, that was it. The other part was out there. Yeah, that's it, man. Head on over to Shop Some Men's. Shop some Skims Men's right now at www.skims.com/DIYS.
I'm not gonna lie, I got Skims on right now. Don't look at me different.
I like them.
The draws
like
are fire,
bro.
Are they good?
Yeah. They just draws. You think that they're gonna be like, come up to here and make you like this, but they just come to.
I was like, bro, I don't need nothing else to insinuate my hips, bro. I do a good job already. I got my mama's hips on me. Before I lost this weight, boy, I was thick as fuck. Boy, I was out here. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even want to be. Yeah, I was just out here thick for no reason. You know what I'm saying? At the bar, grab a drinks, duck my head down. The nigga come and tap me on my waist. I pop my head. He was like, oh shit, this is a nigga. Walk away. I was hipped up, bro. I was hipped up out here, bro.
Getting free drinks.
What? Niggas thought I was a funny stud. Niggas thought I was the funniest stud.
That nigga wore a hoodie and pulled every nigga in the bar from the back.
Niggas walking by like, damn, you smell good. What you got on? Same thing you got on, nigga. You know what this fucking is.
Nigga smell your cologne? That's wild as hell.
Nigga thought I was a stud out here, boy. Crazy as fuck, man.
Let's get into the heart transplant suicide. That's random as hell.
All right. In 1995, Sonny Graham received a heart transplant from a man who had taken his own life. He later married the donor's widow and years later ended his life in the exact same way as the donor. Well,
damn.
I just let you know the heart wants what the heart wants.
Damn. That's nuts. That sucks for the wife.
Right. Because at what point do you say, maybe it's me?
That would be the first thing I would think. I would think that the nigga's heart wanted to kill himself again. I'd be like, damn, it might be more.
He probably was like, damn, I see why. I understand.
At what point do you think that you confess that you got some trash box? Because if you got two niggas that go off,
that was why.
He was like, man, I gotta stay with this little bitch right here. She was fucking this nigga. I got her old nigga heart, man.
I need to hear the same story. Like, what would happen if a dude committed suicide, gave his heart to someone else, and then they just lived a separate life? Like him marrying the widow and getting the same damn near life as the first person is like a weird stat. Because you don't want to, but you could blame. You could say it was the lifestyle.
What the lifestyle? That bitch was stressing both of these niggas out.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
The heart was like, hey, listen, either you gonna do it or I'm gonna do it. But we getting the fuck up out of here.
The heart went back to the same house, like, ain't no way.
I know, good goddamn well.
As soon as you step in the house, that shit just beating fast as hell. Like, not again.
Ain't no way we back here. Ain't no fucking way we back here.
I know you fucking lying to me. This bitch, we back with this chicken burning bitch again. deep frying burnt chicken and burnt oil. Oh, all right, man. Listen. You gonna do it? I'm gonna do it. We ain't
crazy. That's crazy. Because the weird thing is that it said suicide. It didn't say 2 heart attacks.
No, suicide.
So that's how is that related?
Nigga, heart wants what the heart wants.
But
that heart was like, nigga, I'm ready to die, bro. I don't want to be here. And then somebody donated the heart, and that heart was like, okay, we gonna run this bitch back. I'm gonna circle the block.
What if the heart is literally where the soul is, though? Niggas be going like this, but the soul ain't in your lungs. That make no sense.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I could think of because it got nothing to do with
that nigga. He got that new heart. He started jacking off with his left hand. He was like, but I'm right-handed though. That's the nigga's soul.
That was that nigga Ghost. That's nuts. The second dude left his wife to try to be with her.
Hey,
what you want to see? Like, is it that bad?
The soul of the heart is of the other guy. The new guy is with the wife. He hearing the wife talk shit about the first husband. He hit the jet. Okay. How about this? I'm gonna kill the new nigga too, and now you gonna be upset. You gonna be suspicious. Yep.
So wait. So are they implying that the soul of the first guy's heart made the new guy still love the wife? So he left his wife because he had a connection to the wife, but then still.
I don't know. Pull it back up real quick, Hitty, because it was some more. There was a second part that we didn't read about Cheryl.
That's crazy.
All right. So the story sparked theories about something called cellular memory, the idea that the transplanted heart could somehow carry emotional traits. But Terry's family pushed back on that, reminding us that emotions live in the brain, not the heart. It's a powerful, tragic reminder of how deeply human connections are and struggles can run. Hey, man, that's crazy, bro. You know what else is crazy? I just found out. I just got reminded that we don't see colors with our eyes. We see colors with our brain.
Oh, yeah. How purple don't exist.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what do you mean?
And it's shit like yeah, like these pictures that aren't. Let me see if I can find this one right here, because this shit blew me. I be giving this away to my my Patreon. I do something with them, like I was high and I found this and thought it was funny or cool or interesting, and so I do these videos once a week that I give them, and it's always a compilation of stuff that I found on the internet. But this was one of those ones where where's that? It was like a Coke can or a sweater, but there was no red in the picture at all. But your brain recognizes the Coke logo and everything, and your brain creates the red for you in the picture. It's fucking it's insane, bro.
Damn.
We haven't begun to understand life in biology yet. Like we so far away from this shit, bro.
I just read something that says purple only exists in our brain. It's technically not a real color in the red, like red and blue are. And understanding how we perceive purple gives us a peek into how our brain makes sense of the world. So it's a clever trick our mind plays when our eyes send it mixed signal. I think it's kind of along the same thing as how you're talking about that pixelated thing that formed red. Mm-hmm. It says light comes at us in waves, and the visible spectrum, what we can actually see, stretches from red to violet. Our eyes have these neat little sensors called cones, and we've got 3 types. One's for red, one's for green, and one's for blue. So purple, unlike red, green, and violet, has its own specific wavelength and doesn't show up as a single wave in the spectrum. So it happens when you catch both red and blue at the same time, and then you see purple, but it actually doesn't exist.
So in this picture right here, there is no red on it. And I don't know if it's a way to like make this like bigger, but if she zoomed in on the Coke can, you would see black and white. And that Coke can is just black and white, bro. And you can, like, if you kind of block it out, like
you could see it,
yeah. Like if you do this over the top of the can, so you cut over the white, bro, it's just white and black.
If you look at it long enough, you could see like glimpses of just the white and black.
It goes away. But the way
still...
our brain thinks, we see that C, that cursive C and that O and that C8, and our brain automatically starts to fill in the pieces for us. That's how powerful your fucking brain is, bro. That's it. It's crazy to me.
That's scary.
Ain't it though?
That make me think of when cats, you know, like when a cat just be looking at something and you're like, what they looking at? That makes me think like, shit, is there just the nigga standing there?
Yes. So this is the zoomed in part of the can.
Yeah.
No way. No way whatsoever.
Damn.
That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. Hey, let me ask y'all this real quick too before we go on, man. Do y'all take a guess as to how many satellites are actually in orbit right now?
This number is probably hilariously low or crazy high.
Low.
I feel like it might be high because they say that the main thing that be damaging spaceships is space trash. There's so much shit up there that we're gonna probably have a ring pretty soon. So I'm gonna say it's a high number, like maybe 20.
20. All right.
Wait, you mean U.S. or the world has satellites?
The world. Like how many satellites are orbiting Earth?
100.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
100. Okay.
Yeah.
14,000 satellites are orbiting Earth right now.
GPS?
All types of shit. GPS, weather, monitoring, alert systems.
So that's
private companies like SpaceX and all these other things when they're taking off and shit. Like, also didn't know in doing this research that GPS is easily manipulated. And people know this. It's very unstable, like especially when it comes to like planes and shit like that. So they're looking for new ways, partnering with new tech companies and AI tech companies to come up with new ways to get a better version of GPS, doing it through what is it? I think it's the vibrations of the Earth or something like that. But like there are multiple companies that are trying to solve this problem. Like, I don't know if you've ever been driving and your GPS has you like on the side of the road or driving through a mountain or some shit like that. You're not actually on the highway. And it just happened to me. It's happened before, but it just happened to me like 2 days ago. I was coming from Pasadena, and as I'm driving, heading back to the city, it's got me in the fucking heel. So I'm like, Apple, I typically always use Apple. I was like, Apple always on some bullshit. So I closed the app on my phone and I put in my address in Google Maps. And Google Maps was doing the exact same fucking thing. I'm like, what are the chances that both of these fucking apps are doing the exact same thing? But evidently, like, people can, like, I don't know how they fuck with the signals, but they fuck with the signals and make GPS. They can do it like regularly. It's actually pretty easy, they said. It's so much crazy shit going on right now, bro.
14,000 is insane. I never thought about it like being crowded around Earth. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yo, it's crazy, bro. Fucking creamer is Natural Bliss creamer, which I use, and I'm just going all over the place, but nigga, Natural Bliss creamer. Let me see if I can get it. Is $7.49 a fucking bottle right now.
What is that? Was a hell of a pivot. This feels like an ad read just popped up.
Bro, you know what it is? It's like when in 2008 when we hit that it wasn't a depression, but we were going through a what's it called? The real estate market had crashed and shit was crazy, and you start hearing about all the stuff about to go up, and you know, it didn't really affect me then because I was in college. So I'm like, I had just graduated college. So I'm like, I'm broke. Like I ain't tripping. That shit affects the upper class and the millionaires. Like I ain't really tripping off this shit, bro. Now I'm still the Rochelle Pharrell, the 3-pack of the chocolate that's always by the register. It's 3 of them. It's $8 now.
Damn.
Hey, you might have skipped Unk status actually. You know how crazy it is to follow creamer prices?
I use creamer. I was going to replenish it, and I was like $7.49. You out your fucking mind? Are you serious?
I didn't even know what creamer price was before that, though.
Hey man, I drink coffee. So like I got a subscription to Joshua Tree Coffee. It comes every 2 months. We get the big ass bag. Like we coffee drinkers in this month.
I didn't know you can have a subscription to coffee.
Absolutely. Because especially like if they're not made here or batch here and they're not sold in stores. So like it's a couple black owned brands that I support. Black Roast from from the Bay Area, and then Odyssey, the rapper, he had partnered with this black owned company as well, and I was buying stuff from him as well. But Joshua Tree Coffee is probably the one I like the most, and they do sell it in stores, but I like getting it straight from the source, so they mail it out to me.
I don't drink coffee too much anymore. Jay, you drink coffee?
No, my lady got me drinking tea. I'm into tea now.
Soft. This nigga soft, bro.
What kind of tea?
What? It's different types. She be giving me some. She like, you wanna sleep good tonight? I'm like, sure. So she'll give me whatever tea it is. It's all different types.
You got the sleepy time tea. You be doing the sleepy time tea.
Soft. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That shit work with a little honey in that bitch. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I even got my own teapot. I got my own teapot in my crib. Like I'm sold. I got the honey and everything. I'm in there. Yeah, I'm a.
You do it every day?
Yeah, every night. Every night I drink tea. Okay. I feel fancy. I mean, that shit kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, so fellas, if the rest of y'all, if y'all still have control over your penis and you want to make sure that you living a life that's rocked up, then you need to go ahead and check out Bluechew. You know what I'm saying? If you're not already knowing what's going on with Bluechew, that means that you've been living under the rock for the last 10 years and you just don't know what's going on. But I'm telling you right now, all right, more horsepower. You know what I'm saying? I'm out swinging like a horse. You understand me? Everyone can use an extra hand, and with Bluechew, you can get an extra leg. Pause for shock and awe. All right. We've been talking about Bluechew for years. We are no strangers to it. I always got it on deck. Look at this. Look at that. Boom, right here. There's one right here. Also got another. This one I ain't even open yet right here. Let me cover my address, but this is another one right here. I ain't even opened that one right there. And we got another one right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here with it. I want y'all to know we're not really playing about this. We've been rocking with Bluechew for years. Why? Because it works. It works exactly how it says it's gonna work. And listen, if you're gonna give me a pair of shoes that's gonna make me dump, and I'm only 5'8", why would I ever stop wearing these goddamn shoes? I like being bricked up. I like that third leg. I like my wife like it. When I'm walking through here, she be like, okay, nigga, I know you do. I know you do. So if you want to have that type of conversation, you want to have, some of the best sex of your life, which you could be missing out on. There's nothing that's sexier than confidence. And Bluechew can help give you that confidence when it counts. Okay. So make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at Bluechew.com. And we got a special deal for our listeners out there. Try your first month of Bluechew free when you use our promo code DIYS. And all you have to do is pay $5 for shipping. That promo code is DIYS. Visit Bluechew.com for more details and important safety information. We thank Bluechew for sponsoring this podcast. We thank you guys for listening. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Bluechew. We in this bitch.
Shout out to Bluechew. That shit is crazy.
What a way to go.
That shit came in crazy.
The craziest shit that I said, that's they shit. They got that on the copy. They be like, third leg, bricked up like a project building. I'm like, all right now. Shit.
It's fun ad read. They definitely have famous ad reads.
Yeah. I remember when Trevor used to do it with stiff socks. Trevor was like, yeah, my dick is rock hard. I was like, whoa, nigga. Can you say that?
That's nuts.
That's insane. What's that next one? The Super Soldier? Super Soldier one?
Let's do Super Soldier.
Cue that shit on that. Right.
China takes first step toward real-life super soldiers by infusing human cells with tardigrade DNA. I don't know if that's how you say that, but Chinese military scientists are investigating the potential of tardigrade genes, famous for their extreme resilience, to create human cells resistant to radiation, a development that could pave the way for super soldiers capable of surviving nuclear warfare. Well, that's terrifying. Researchers used CRISPR-Cas9 gene editing technology to insert tardigrade-derived protective proteins into human embryonic stem cells. These engineered cells reportedly withstood deadly levels of X-ray radiation and even exhibited accelerated growth. Tardigrades, microscopic organisms known for enduring extreme heat, cold, and even the vacuum of space, serve as a model for biological toughness. Are those water bears? Oh, yeah. I've seen these. I didn't know that's what they were called.
Mm-hmm. They did an episode of Family Guy with tardigrades on there. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, they can survive in space or something.
People just be doing shit.
Hey, you hear me? Because I'm like
for what?
Bro, I'm thinking when they said super soldier, I'm thinking like Captain America, like run faster.
Same.
Like they're like,
right.
All right, I survived a nuclear blast, but everybody I fucking love is dead. I don't want to be here. If everybody dead and I'm a super soldier and everybody I love dead, everybody I would fight is dead because they not super soldiers. So the nuclear bomb got. So I'm just alive, alone.
But you would grow up a super soldier from a vial. It's not like they're switching people over. They're growing new people.
Come up with a serum and sticking you with that.
Yeah,
serum.
I thought it was gonna be put in you type deal.
Yeah, like Steve Rogers. Steve Rogers wasn't born that way.
Right.
He wasn't a test tube baby. He went there small as fuck. They hit him with that shit. Then he was like, "Boom, nigga, on your ass. What's up?"
Hippie,
shit.
can you put up right one more time? I can't tell. No, the other thing. I don't know if they were trying to do it from embryonic stem cells. So.
Oh yeah.
Right. I think they're trying to grow them, right?
Yeah. That's what it look like. They're trying to grow.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, shit. Still though, if that shit ain't gonna make me stronger and faster, if it's just gonna make me indestructible to X-rays, nigga.
And extreme heat.
That would only help when you go to the dentist when they put that fucking bulletproof vest on your chest and you're like, "Nah, I don't need that, shawty. I'm good."
They'd be used for warfare though. These are soldiers and extreme heat and cold.
Right.
You're gonna have battles in random parts of Antarctica and the jungle and shit like that. That's terrifying because you know that the UN will probably be like, "You can't do this. It's immoral." But then mad scientists are just gonna be doing it on their own shit
or selling it on the black web. You sell that shit. You sell some young niggas, some YNs, this type of technology. That's when the army gonna step in. I was like, we can't have these niggas out. They out here stealing kids and headed toward the White House. Like, nah, we got to stop this shit. We got to stop this immediately.
No, that's insane.
That's
but what about them think about that? Like, oh shit, I'm gonna make them like you can't burn up. Okay, like you can't freeze. Like I don't want that.
And you can survive space.
Huh?
You could survive space too. So you'll have niggas squabbling, floating around in the vacuum of space.
Niggas ain't got no direction out there, no sense of up or down up there, but you can survive space. Get me the fuck up out of here, bro.
Yeah.
I would watch a China versus America squabble in space, though. Imagine if they
we're gonna get destroyed.
We don't get our ass beat. China ain't fucking with us right now, bro. Like they ain't fucking with us, and we can't fuck with them on that level of technology, bro. They got a car that fucking jumps, nigga.
Yeah.
But when we get it, which we eventually will.
Yeah, way after the fact. By the time we get the shit, they perfected it.
They got some new shit. Yeah, they got some new shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Not even gonna be
we
the
always
first
getting the old shit. They got the new shit. Like we been there. That is that. We been that.
They are rich cousins that stay across the town. They're gonna be the first ones to come up with real transformers. Like they AI is gonna get so good, they're gonna fuck around and come up with a transformer. And that nigga gonna be Optimus Prime killing niggas. I'm telling you. China own that shit, bro.
That's crazy. What super serum would y'all choose? Like you know them like superpower pills. If they were like you could only afford one of them, you going with strength, you going with speed, you going with like indestructible, you going with flying, teleporting. Like what super serum would you like? What if it was like Chipotle and you could like do a custom one and put together your little serum?
I'm flying for sure.
Flying over teleport?
Yeah, I'm flying. You know how like I feel like that's hard. Like you, man, fuck up out of here. You just start.
Let me know you still in your 30s. You in your 20s and 30s right now because you want to be cool. You want to look cool.
That's it. Fine. Like
yeah. You want niggas to see you like, all right, y'all, I'm about this bitch. And you just go off like that, shit like that. See, that's.
I want to fly. I want to flap with my shit. Though. I'm like, man, I'm about to.
You want to flap?
That's it.
That's the least cool version.
Yeah, you fucking pigeon.
That's only cool to niggas with wings.
Fuck with y'all boys.
Hey, they don't talk about that enough. Flying is a dangerous power to ask for because, however, the motion you have to do to fly could be ridiculous. Like, what if it was twerking? What if they told you you can fly, but the flapping you got to twerk the whole time, and you wouldn't be flying?
Nigga, you don't want nobody to see that. Hey, give me teleport and super strength. That's all I need, bro. That's all I need.
Super strength.
Like, and it ain't gotta be. It ain't like I ain't trying to lift the Titanic, but like I could nudge a tank. Like, get the fuck up out of here. Like,
your everyday life will be ruined though. You be breaking everything.
No, I mean, but like it's like Superman. He knows what amount of strength to use when shaking somebody's hand. This nigga ain't out here.
Life. He was born like that. He had 20 plus years of that. You just got it. So the first high five you give, you gonna kill that nigga.
But his powers didn't come all at once. He started to get them later in life. He still had to adjust because he had to learn on Earth.
But he Kryptonian, so he was always strong.
Yeah, in comparison to us.
That's what I'm saying. He probably made them mistakes as a baby of blowing stuff up, and so he had to hold back his whole life. I feel like that's too much for now.
Fuck you get super strength, bro. Give me that strength. I don't give a fuck. Don't shake my hand in, nigga. Don't dap me up. You know how I dap. Don't give me a gun because you know what I'm gonna do.
I feel like being strong, like you're strong for no reason. You know, people you see that's like buff as hell, you're like, you strong for no reason. Like, why you that big? You know what I'm saying?
You ain't even using that.
Yeah,
his thing, like, all right, so
you like breaking hands, like.
Let's say I do that shit, right? I get the super strength shit. Now I got a private contract with the government. I'm like, I can go get that boy if you want me to. I can go get the prisoners if you want me to, right? Teleport game real quick. Snap a nigga neck real quick like this, like some snap on shit right there. I'm like, here's a picture of your boy too. I did this one on the house, but the next one will cost you $50 million.
They gonna arrest you so fast. That's what's crazy about niggas that want like Goku powers. Like, ain't no super villains. That nigga was constantly being tested by niggas we don't have. So you gonna be, like you said, you gonna be strong as hell for zero reasons. You gonna be in a you gonna have a moving company. You gonna be doing hella regular shit. Moving couches.
Hey, listen. Here we out. Because while you joking this shit, like where a regular move takes people about 4 or 5 hours with transportation, right? Imagine shit that I could do. I can get done in 3 hours. I'm holding on to your couch shit and just teleport shit. Boom.
Teleporting is my main one. That's the only thing I could have the same life, but just way better. I'm never late. And you could do stuff like that, but I don't know.
That's what I said the teleport and the strength and together. Because you said like you can customize it like Chipotle. That's what I would do.
I'm going teleport and indestructible. So that would just be hard. You don't got to worry about getting shot.
You sound like you want to be a super villain, nigga. Why you?
I'm about to say, like,
hey, this nigga wanted me to take my powers away so he can take over the world. This nigga Pat a villain, bro. We don't want nobody else to be his fucking competition. Why would you tell me not to get super strength, nigga? We both.
The nigga behind you in the super serum line is trying to convince you. Nah. Don't get that one, big dog. Don't get that one.
That's the one ain't be worth it, dog. They wouldn't be worth it.
That shit would be way too difficult. Difficult for what? Nah.
Hey, Jet, they said that shit make
don't even do that shit, bro. I wouldn't even do that shit.
Super strength? Come on, bro. You don't need that.
Niggas say that super strength can't make your dick small, bro. I wouldn't even get that.
You ain't got nobody to fight for real, though. So, you know.
Who you fighting for? Didn't you say you were orphan? I mean, that nigga, why waste that?
Oh, I forgot invisibility. That is a good one, Derek. That is a good one.
Invisibility is cool, but if you could teleport, just put a fucking what is it?
What?
Shapusi? What's that young man's name?
Pooh Shiesty?
That's what it is.
Did not say Shite Poosty.
I thought he was talking about Shabuzi.
Instead of Shite Poosty. All right, what's 2 levels past Unk? you had the creamer comment, the creamer prices, and now Shy Boosie.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna hold you, nigga. I've been getting older. I've been walking around my living room and I was pressing down my foot and I was like, is this floor level?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna get somebody out here to do something about this. That water heater be getting loud in the closet. I had them come out. They sent somebody out.
Water heater's getting loud. It's crazy.
I had 2 plumbers come out. And the HVAC guy, because we thought it was coming from the roof. I was like, "Hey man, listen, if I'm be paying rent, I don't want to be hearing this sound. I am. Somebody said great uncle, grand uncle. Yeah, that's me, nigga.
You probably sat there and watched them work on it.
You know I did. You know I
Like
did. Listen. In my house,
let me tell you something. Come see now. You ain't gonna do that right there. See, no, he don't know what he's doing.
It's a no shoes house. Now, I ain't make them take the boots off because they had the Red Wing boots on, but you got to put these booties on. All right, my wife plays football every week. I can't have her come out the room and see you just tracking dirt and shit all through up and through here. Put these booties on, my boy. Mm-hmm.
Well, you was an old soul in your 20s and 30s, so
always
like an elderly
always
soul.
Been a soul. I've been wearing robes since I was like 4 or 5. I've always liked robes. I've always liked suits. I was
like 4-year-old robes.
Your fate was devastating.
Robes, yeah, I used to get them for pennies.
He had the first fedora made by Tonka.
What's his name? Macaulay Culkin had on a robe in Home Alone.
Lego suspenders. He got a Lego.
I had all my coloring books and all my crayons in a briefcase when I was going to 2nd grade. I was really about that business. Okay? I'm forging niggas hall passes and shit. I got a copier.
He was the only baby with like butterscotch candies. Everybody else was eating nerds.
And I wanted it. I specifically asked for butterscotch and Starlight peppermints. That's expensive.
They're like, but we have Skittles. Like, nah, fam. We that strawberry.
All that sugar,
strawberry wrap.
That's how you catch the sugars, eating all them Skittles and shit. Okay, you fuck around, be drinking that Stag beer. Stag beer is beer with no sugar in it, so diabetics can still drink. That's a real thing.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I had a couple cousins on there with the sugars. And niggas couldn't drink that beer. Niggas couldn't put that beer down, so they had to switch to that Stag.
Got the boot in the bill.
That shit was real, man. Before we get up out of here, man, while we talking about being an uncle, while we talking about, getting older and stuff like that, listen, it's tax season. I know what that means to some people. I know what it means to me. It's not typically a fun time when you become an adult. And sometimes you realize that all the times that you was having that fun, you kind of mess stuff up for yourself while becoming an adult. So you go to college and they first thing you do when you get on campus, they give you that debit card, that credit card, Bank of America, somebody like that, give you that little card. You don't know nothing about credit. You don't know about that interest rate. You don't know that your interest rate is going to shoot up to 17.8 or 18% when you miss that first payment or that second payment. And now that you want to buy a house or buy a better place or get a new car, you realize that your credit ain't where it needs to be. And this is the part where it's not as fun being an adult. This is the part where you feel like you got the rug pulled up from up under you. But here's the thing. There are a lot of things out there to help you. And Kikoff is the one that we're going to focus on today. If you're trying to improve your credit, you need to get with Kikoff, okay? Kikoff is an amazing option for rebuilding and raising your credit. Okay, with these on-time payments that you make with Kikoff, it will help your account over its entire lifetime. All right, it's not meant for spending; it's meant to build credit. All right, so you're not just spending this line of credit everywhere. You're literally building your credit. You're paying off your bills, and it is a credit building tool. I have to say that because sometimes people are like, let's get this extra line. No, that's not what we're doing. We already talked about how we messed up. Now we're trying to fix it. Okay. They have their most popular plan, which starts at $5 a month. That's the Kikoff Basic, but with Kikoff Premium, it's an even more powerful tool with feature pack plan, $20 a month. You get to sign up and get a Kikoff trade line just for building your credit. You get to pick a plan, and Kikoff will report to all 3 major credit bureaus. All right, Kikoff makes it super easy to improve key factors that determine your credit. Your new account immediately diversifies your credit mix. Each on-time monthly Kikoff payment builds payment history, and because your monthly payments are so small, your credit utilization gets healthier faster. So again, we talked about the problems. Maybe you had too much fun in your 20s. You got wild with the credit cards. You lost your job and unexpected expense happened. Or you just got behind on bills. It doesn't matter. If you're at that point now where you're trying to buy a home or you're trying to get that first car or your dream car, you just want to take advantage of amazing credit card rewards systems and points, traveling for free, companion pass, whatever it is, right? This is how you get there. This is how you do it, all right? So if your credit is under 600, you could jump like 84 points with on-time payments. Kikoff is smart, legit credit hack with no catch. There is no credit check. There are no hidden fees. And best of all, no interest. It's simple. You make on-time payments. Credit bureaus see the good behavior, which means that your credit grows fast. So you can start building credit immediately with your first month free with our special tax season promo. With AutoPay on, you never have to worry about missing a payment, so you can just build a credit in your sleep. You sign up in minutes from your phone, no credit check, cancel anytime. I know that AutoPay scares a lot of people because it's like, oh man, what if I don't do? Well, this is going to help you. If you put it on AutoPay, that's going to hold you accountable. Yeah, you want that McDonald's, but that extra $12, $15 that you're going to spend on there could be going toward paying that bill. So this is what accountability looks like. This is what rebuilding looks like. So real quick, the tax season is the perfect time to take control of your financial future. For a limited time only, get your first month free at getkickoff.com/DIYS. That's KIKOFF. It's kickoff without the C. Get your first month free at getkickoff, KIKOFF.com/DIYS. Must sign up via getkickoff.com/DIYS to activate the offer. All right. Offer applies to new customers, first month only. Individuals' results may vary. Subject to approval or subject to change. Terms and conditions may apply. Kickoff credit score services starts at $5 per month for 12 months. Average first year credit score impact of plus 84 points. Vantage score 3.0 between January 2023 and January 2024 for Kickoff credit account users who started with a credit score below 600, who paid on time, and who had no delinquencies or collections added to their credit profile during the period. And late payments may negatively impact your credit score. Let's go ahead and speed that part up. If you heard that at my regular speed, no, you didn't. Okay? No, you didn't. I don't know why they be wanting that stuff read so fast. Listen, we already here. All right, let us read it. If you want to say it right, you think I'm gonna try to rush through that with all them 3-syllable words you out your goddamn mind?
Taxes are the worst thing about money.
Oh my god,
that is stressful as hell.
It's such a fucking scam, bro. Like, why am I paying property tax on something that I own? If you own this house, why do you still have to pay property tax after you're done paying your mortgage? Why am I paying this shit every year? If I got to keep the grass cut and cultivating all that shit, why do I got to pay that shit? I don't understand it. The government, the biggest pimp in the business, boy.
Yeah, I still don't understand it. I was an accountant before I started doing this. I still don't understand it.
Damn. Your client
not good.
Well, I was an auditor, so I went and audited businesses.
Uh-huh.
But I remember when I first graduated, my uncle was trying to ask me tax stuff. I was like, I don't work in tax. This wasn't no damn accountant. How you account your no taxes? This boy, he lying. He ain't with no damn accountant. I'm like, it's different.
Man, it's so many areas of it.
Yeah.
And it's so nuanced, and it varies from state to state. You know what I'm saying? Then it varies from business to business, and it varies whether if it's an S corp, a C corp, or LLC. It's so many different levels to that shit. Like, bro, I just want to sell dope.
They got it easier.
I just want to sell dope. I would risk going to jail selling dope rather than working a 9-to-5 or not even the 9-to-5. 9-to-5 is that part is cool. You trying to be an entrepreneur, an influencer, all this shit, the entertainer shit. You getting paid with I-9s and shit like nigga.
You gonna risk jail and getting killed? Absolutely not. I'll pay the taxes.
Nah, man. I do big boat shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing no hand to hands. We doing big shit. You need to track the trailer for the shit I'm doing. I'll risk that type of jail. Yeah.
I get in that road for that. I'll move that pack for sure.
Yeah. I do that. It's fucking.
What's crazy is everything we buy got taxes attached. That makes it more. Why isn't that paying taxes? It's everything. Everything I buy got a tax percentage on it.
Bro, I don't want to be taxes. I don't want to be the person that does this because I'm black, but we got to talk about this tip and shit. All right, the way the economy is right now, we are in a dead span, and asking me to tip on everything is fucking outrageous to me. Why am I tipping for this cup of coffee? What is so fucking magical about you pouring this in this fucking cup? Okay,
the barista probably not getting my tip. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm not, bro. I can't do it no more.
The coffee not getting my tip.
Yeah, Shake Shack wants you to go to the fucking kiosk and put your own order in, and then it says you want to add something for the kitchen. No, the fuck, I don't want to add nothing for the kitchen workers.
I judge it by how much you have to walk. You know what I mean? Like, how much is this person I'm talking to walking? If they're just like, oh, okay, here's your order, and they turn around and tip, it's like, no. But if they walking around the restaurant, if it's a Postmate that's coming to my house, it's like, all right, bet. I'll I'll tip the waiter. I'll tip the postmate. Y'all did a lot of walking. If it's just at the counter doing this.
Do y'all tip on top of the service charge? You know, restaurants now they do service charge, like 10%.
No,
but that go to everybody. Don't just go to your server. Do you feel like obligated?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that just goes to everybody.
Hey,
that's not directly to the server.
Ain't no I in team, my boy.
I didn't know that.
Better teammates.
I don't like
fucking teammates. I got nothing to do with that.
A certain time we feel bad. She was like, "Yes, it's a service charge, but that goes to everybody. It doesn't just go to me. Like I don't get to see all of it." Yeah, and I was like, "Damn, I get that. Crazy.
I get that. Shit, your check go to you too. You ain't sharing your check with everybody, though, right? You do get that. We in the same boat. We in the same boat. Shit,
that's a double tip at that point. Because why am I tipping other people here?
Because the service charge already be like 15 to 18% for the service
18%.
charge.
Yeah,
and then they want to hit you with another. Yeah, nigga. That's what I'm saying about selling dope.
So then the tip on top of that should be a little bit smaller because she's included in the first one.
She's included. She don't.
But why are we even including other servers,
bro? Because people used to run off. So restaurants are okay. You try to run off, but we're gonna hit you over the head before you leave. Now you decide to be nice, cool.
Nah, fuck all that.
A lot of people wasn't tipping.
Fuck all that. These companies need to pay their employees better. Let's keep it all the way buck. If you can't afford to pay your employees what they work, close some of the fucking locations. All right. If you can't afford to pay these niggas a livable wage, and you doing too much, nigga.
That is crazy.
Close some locations. Focus on getting this customer service together. Get us out of here faster, right? And you pay your fucking employees a livable wage. That's not my responsibility because I can't claim none of these niggas on taxes. So what the fuck am I paying for their lifestyle for?
That is true though. Like the restaurant will underpay and be like, nah, you got to get it out the mud from these customers. And then they're just like, damn, y'all underpaying them and need us to buy the food and give them enough money to pay rent. That's actually really insane.
And then they also making us pay for their bills. I don't know if you've been to a restaurant, lady, but a lot of times, like you go to Waffle House, you go to any place that's serves, you're gonna get hit with a 75-cent surcharge because eggs are more expensive. So now I gotta pay your debt.
Oh damn!
Your motherfucking employees pay for my food, and I got a tip extra for your bitch. I'll rob this place. Keep playing with me. Keep playing with me.
Ate there? That's crazy.
Listen, I'm gonna come back in this bitch and steal all the salt and pepper shakers out this bitch. You wanna keep playing with me? I'm gonna make you spend more money.
They're gonna be like, Tahir, not again.
Yeah. Put all my money in the bag, nigga. And also make what I want. You know what I want? Go ahead and put my meal in the bag too. Put my meal underneath the money.
I don't know. I be feeling bad, so I do have to.
I mean, I tip regardless. I go ahead and tip and I get it. You know what I'm saying? I used to be a bus boy, so I feel the pain. But
I hear you, and I sympathize with them. That's why I say it's the job's responsibility to pay them a livable wage. I remember like hearing the stories of my cousins working at restaurants in the 90s and the early 2000s. These niggas get like a $3. Like my cousin worked at the Casino Queen in East St. Louis, Illinois, and I think his hourly pay was like $4, $3 or $4 because they lived off of tips because the motherfuckers winning big, they paying them big, but still like $3-4, motherfucker. Yes, I've been stealing that work too. Yes, I'm taking another nigga tip because you paying me $4 an hour, bitch. What do you expect? What do you expect? I gotta buy my drugs.
They don't tip in other countries. Cat James just said tipping is the only a thing in America. They don't tip in
Amsterdam.
Oh, for real?
They don't tip in London. They don't tip in France because they pay their workers a livable wage.
But if you're on something that's touristy, they for sure. I was tipping.
You can give that host or that guy, like it's customary to give them like a love offering. It's the same thing. Like if you watch that show Below Deck or something like that, it's about like when people be renting yachts and shit like that. They usually give the crew an extra tip, and that tip can be anywhere from like $5,000 to like $50,000 or $20,000. They be cashing out on the fucking yacht.
Damn,
nigga. They tips be crazy, like 10, 15, 20,000, and they split it amongst the crew.
I mean, we're on a yacht. I don't know.
That's great. That's probably just that month of dock fees and maintenance.
But that tip goes to the employees, like all the employees. They don't even go to the what they had to pay for that shit tonight. They be paying like 20, 30 a night, depending on the vessel. But that extra tip is just for the crew. So they break that down by how many members in there and then the captain and shit like that. And like when people be fucking up, the captain be like, I'm keeping your tip because you've been fucking up. I'll be like, oh, that shit be crazy as fuck. They be going wild on that show. Damn. That's more old shit. I'll be sitting at home, my legs crossed, watching shows like this. But look at these stupid motherfuckers rocking this shit. Couldn't be me, child. Couldn't be me.
I feel like I was tipping all the time in fucking Europe. That's now I feel like I've been bamboozled.
He might get his money.
Yeah. If you were doing it on like on some guide shit, like tourist type stuff, then it's customary because so many people come from the States. They do that, so they gonna take your money. But like you go to like regular restaurants and stuff like that, bars and stuff, it's not customary. It's actually it used to be offensive, but they also just understand that Americans are just rude as fuck and they just don't do like the whole thing when we were talking about how big Africa is. Everybody else in other countries know that. They know that the map that we use, the way it's described and depicted is so it fits better. But people in London, people in France, they understand that that's all we were talking. Most Americans don't really know how big Africa is. That America, India, Asia, Europe, all of that can fit inside of Africa. Damn near every continent can fit inside of Africa. Africa is fucking huge. But I also feel like they did that because they don't want us to realize how powerful Africa is, how many resources come from Africa, and how they have colonized it to strip it of all of its resources. So I'm always gonna be with all the conspiracy theories. These niggas, I don't trust.
Getting ready for conspiracy corner.
I don't trust motherfucker. I don't trust motherfuckers. Yeah. But before we get out of here, man, Jet, you got anything you want to share with the people? What you got coming up? Where they can find you? What platform you want them to show the most love on? Like, let them know, man.
Follow me on Instagram _Devonte West. I'm dropping hats soon. That's the one you see. Okay, then you feel me? Dropping hats, and yeah, just follow me on Instagram. You feel me? Yeah, that's it. That's me, man. I'm very simple. That's it.
Is that the D with the W inside of it?
Yeah. D with the W, something Devonte West, and then my little slogan I would say, okay then, you feel me? I got on the side. Okay then, you feel me? And so yeah, we rocking out.
Okay then, man. There it is, man. Well, as always, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tahir Moore.
I'm Patrick Cloud.
And we'll see y'all on the next episode of Damn Internet, You Scary. Peace, guys.
Hey.
Hey then.